Hello everyone, I am continuing with basics of classification of animals, and the next basis is body coelom. Body coelom means embryonic body cavity, not adult body cavity. Embryonic body cavity. So a special type of cavity which is formed during embryonic development, and it is present between what? It is present between body wall and gut, or you should say body wall. Just a minute.
Gut.
Present between gut and body wall. Body coelom means embryonic body cavity. So as I discussed earlier, the body wall is actually embryonic body cavity, and it is present between gut, that means alimentary canal, food canal, and body wall. So this is the gut and this is the body wall, right? This body wall is lined with ectoderm from outside, ectoderm. Then this gut is internally lined with endoderm. Once again, I repeat, this is a very important point to note down, and especially for beginners. Body coelom is present between gut, that means alimentary canal, and body wall. This is gut and that one is body wall. Gut is internally lined with endoderm. Endoderm means inner germ layer, and ectoderm outside the body wall. Now, two points to be cleared here. One is outside the gut, it should be lined with the mesoderm, and here it should be lined with the mesoderm. That means this area, that means the area of gut must be lined with mesoderm this side and another mesoderm. Means only presence of mesoderm is not important. The important point is the splitting of mesoderm. In platyhelminthes, mesoderm is present, but that has not split. The same condition is in aschelminthes, that is in the roundworms. It has split but not completely. So you can say that platyhelminthes comes in this category, acoelomate. Acoelomate means no body coelom. Now you would write the examples. The examples you can see very easy. Porifera, very easy. Porifera. Why porifera? No mesoderm is present, so no body coelom. In Cnidaria or Coelenterata, no mesoderm, no body coelom. But in platyhelminthes, there is a problem. In platyhelminthes, there is a big problem. What is the problem? Problem is that mesoderm is present, but that has not split. And there you can find some body fluid, parenchymatous body fluid. So coelom is not formed properly, although the mesoderm is present, but it has not got split. So the presence of mesoderm is not much important. The splitting of mesoderm is much important. So in platyhelminthes, mesoderm present, but no coelom formation. No coelom formation due to the presence of parenchymatous fluid here. Okay. Now, next point is with aschelminthes or nemathelminthes, that is roundworms. Now, my dear students, we put or throw light upon aschelminthes. Aschelminthes, also called nemathelminthes. That means roundworms. That means roundworms. Okay. In aschelminthes, here you can see this is the gut, this is the body wall, and in between mesoderm is going to split. In the space between gut and body wall, mesoderm is going to split, but only it has gone up to this condition. That means they have taken forms of small pouches. Means mesoderm is present, but the splitting of mesoderm has not occurred, right? So this one is called pseudocoelomate. Pseudo means false coelom. Pseudocoelomate. Pseudocoelomate. Right? This is pseudocoelomate. Means false coelom. False coelom. Mesoderm is present, but they have turned into small pouches, and due to the presence of hydrolymph, that is the fluid, a kind of body fluid, they have not developed there. So pseudocoelomate, false coelom. Example, aschelminthes, nemathelminthes, that is roundworms. And next one is coelomate. Coelomate, or sometimes it is written eucoelomate. EU is attached here. Eucoelomate. That means eucoelomate means true coelom formation. That means mesoderm has a split. Mesoderm has a split. So you can write coelomate or eucoelomate means true coelom formed. So what is required for the formation of true coelom? Not only the presence of mesoderm, mesoderm needs to be split. Okay. So splitting of mesoderm required. Splitting of mesoderm occurs, and this area, that is the coelom, is lined with mesoderm on both the sides, this side also and this side also. So it is true coelom. And the example you can see, from phylum Annelida to Chordata. From phylum Annelida to Chordata. Right? Now, what about acoelomate? Acoelomate is that condition in which the mesoderm is either not present, or if present, then no splitting here due to certain reasons. And for example, porifera, nidaria, and platyhelminthes. So in porifera and nidaria, you can find no mesoderm, no splitting of mesoderm, so no coelom formation. But in platyhelminthes, mesoderm is present, but due to the presence of parenchymatous fluid here in this area, there is no proper development of coelom. So also the platyhelminthes is kept under acoelomate category. Now, one more thing you need to know, that visceral organs are attached or present in this area properly. Visceral organs with the help of connective tissues. So you can see the diagram in your NCERT book, and you will find that coelom, that is the body cavity, that means embryonic body cavity, if formed properly, then coelomate or eucoelomate, example Annelida to Chordata. If falsely formed, then pseudocoelomate, example aschelminthes, nemathelminthes, or roundworms. If not properly formed or absent, you can say, then you can say some animals are there, porifera, nidaria, or coelentata, and platyhelminthes. They belong to which category? Acoelomate. Okay. Now next point. Now one more basis of classification of animals I am going to discuss before you. This is body segmentation, or called segmentation. Some people have written metameric segmentation. Means the body is externally or internally, or you can say externally plus internally, divided into certain segments with a serial repetition of at least some organs. So body is segmented like this, segmented. The segments are called metameres. The segments are called metameres, and this phenomenon is called metameric segmentation or metamerism. Sometimes it is only external, means the body segmentation is external only. Sometimes internal only. But both external and internal segmentation can be seen in Annelida, that is Peritima, that is earthworm. So, first and best seen in phylum Annelida, and the best example you can write, the best example is Peritima earthworm. This is not a parasitic worm, rather a free living worm, and it is beneficial to farming, so farmer's friend. And another one you can see, Nereis also. Then you can write Hirudinaria. These are also the members of this phylum, right? Nereis, clamworm, sandworm, and Hirudinaria, leech, ectoparasite, sanguivorous, and it secretes hirudine while getting stuck to the host. Okay, so first and best seen in phylum Annelida, that is, for example, Peritima earthworm, Nereis, then Hirudinaria. Now you can see the next basis of classification of animals, notochord. Notochord. What do we mean by notochord? It is a rod-like elastic structure present mid-dorsally, means present at the middle part of the dorsal side, mid-dorsally, and it originates or arises from mesoderm of the embryonic form. So, mesodermal in origin. Mesodermal in origin. And if it is present in some life forms or some animals, then they are called chordates, and if they are lacking or absent, they form a group non-chordata. So if absent, then the group is called non-chordata. That means which phylum? Example, phylum Porifera to Echinodermata, as mentioned in the NCERT textbook. But if present, then sometimes it remains as it is in some life forms, for example, lower chordates. But in higher chordates, it is replaced by vertebral column, and it provides proper shape to the body, proper posture to the body, helps in movement, and several other functions also. So it is related to skeletal system. It is not nerve cord and not related to neural system. It is not a stomochord or the buccal diverticulum present in hemichordata, balanoglossus. Just try to note down and try to understand that notochord is quite different from nerve cord. Nerve cord belongs to nervous system. That is dorsal in chordates and ventral in non-chordates. The stomochord is ectodermal in origin, or it is a diverticulum in buccal cavity found in hemichordata. Hemichordata is the phylum that is supposed to be the connecting link between non-chordata and chordata. If notochord is present there, then chordata. It may not develop in protochordates, means primitive chordates, like urochordata, cephalochordata. But if it is present and it is going to be replaced by vertebral column later on, then higher chordata. So, now if notochord is present, then the group is said to be chordata. Chordata. And chordata includes what? Chordata includes what? For example, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals, etc. Okay. Now we are in a position to study the different animal phyla with their characteristic features and examples. So we will have an introduction to the animal phyla, and study of animal phyla is generally supposed to be the hardest chapters for the students. No. And this taxonomy, this study of naming and grouping of animals is very, very important. After that, you may be able to study other chapters. But some people say that as the chapter is dry, so it has been kept aside. Many years back, we started teaching the young students, the young NEET aspirants or the young 11 students with this chapter, Animal Kingdom. Nowadays we start with tissues, the living world, tissues, morphology, biomolecules, physiology, like that. But this is the most important chapter for a beginner, you can say. That is the learner. That is the standard 11 student. That is the student who foresees his or her future bright. So first we should know how to name, how to group an animal in this way. So see you in the next episode.